Hi, Coach Tuberville. Nice breezy Hawaiian day in Cincinnati. Getting ready for the weather, aren't you?
Yeah, actually, it's beautiful weather for us here in Cincinnati. I thought we were going to go in the bubble today, but we were able to come out here in good old Nippert Stadium, about 60 degrees, and rained a little bit when we first got out here. But we need to be outside. It looks like it's going to be a little windy in Hawaii, so it's probably good for our quarterbacks and our passing game. But we've got a lot more room here to work offense, defense, and kicking game, and you can breathe a little bit better. I think guys love being outside. If we can come outside, we try to go.
When you get the guys back after the layoff, how fired up are they to be out here, and how is it fun to be back out after?
Oh yeah, well they got a week and a half off. They got through finals, and the big thing is they have nothing but football. They know they don't have to go in and go through study hall or go study for an exam or go to class. This is a vacation in football. So we spent about 5 or 6 hours either lifting weights, meeting for about 4 or 5 days before we go to the bowl game. And it gives us an idea of our young guys. We practice them for about 45 minutes to what we need to start looking at them to work on once we get to spring practice. So it's kind of double duty, but we'll get a good game plan in before we get on the plane Saturday to go to the bowl. And also we'll have a good idea after half a dozen practices and where these young guys are at or do we need to make a position change for them going into spring practice.
The last couple of years, you had some health issues going into games. It seems like for the most part you guys are in decent shape, so it's nice to have a full squad out there.
Yeah, we've still got some guys beat up from the season. We've got ankles and shoulders and wrist, but everybody does that. I mean, it's a long season. The 2 weeks prior to us starting practice gave us an opportunity to get them a little bit back in the grind in terms of being 100% in shape, ready to go. But you still have some guys that are beat up. We do a lot of conditioning the 2 weeks before we go to a bowl game. A lot of weightlifting, a lot of little things you don't get to do during the season. So we catch up on a lot of things, and again, the big thing is to let their mind relax a little bit, get all the cobwebs out from all the game plans that they put in 12 in a row, and then get ready to put one game plan in for one game, the last game of the year, the bowl game.
All right, a great locale. I'm sure it's nice for the kids, reward, and kids you're trying to get. It's like, hey, we're in Hawaii, here we are. Come join us.
It's a hit and a miss because it's a great venue for us. We know it's going to be warm. We're going there, and it's probably the only time a lot of these kids will get to go. But I'm a little disappointed for our fans. A lot of them would like to go to Tampa or somewhere else. So, we've been to the Belt Bowl twice. We've been to the Military Bowl, the Liberty Bowl. But our fans, some will go, but a lot of them will have to watch it on television. And the other thing is we get finished before Christmas. Now we do land back in there around noon on Christmas Day. But a lot of these guys, we don't have to go to a bowl game after Christmas and spend a week back on the road. A lot of these guys can go home and spend time with their families.
All right, I did get some word from the great Tongamoa that you indeed at one point recruited a son of Billy the Warrior, the mascot there.
Yeah, Sam Fahoko. He played for us at Texas Tech. His dad is the mascot.
He's the guy. I mean, that guy does like car commercials and everything else.
He's the man. He's the most popular guy on the island, so he'll be there ready to go.
And Siona's got the haka down, and maybe Billy can give him some lessons, and you guys can haka to a victory.
Yeah, we're going to have to get him to teach some of it to the players because we need
you
to
got
get
some
better
moves
at that.
too. We've seen some of yours.
Yeah, well, I've got a few moves myself, but hopefully we can go out and play well and finish this thing up the right way.